Shabbat Shalom, everybody. It's nice to see you. Today is the middle of May. It is May 15th. It is my oldest son's birthday, and we're here to celebrate Shabbat once again at Northern Riverview. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day ahead. I hope the week that has just been passed is a good one for you, and we're going to move forward and celebrate Shabbat. It is a very special time in the Jewish calendar. We're between two big holidays, Passover and Shavuot, and it's a period that we call the Omer. We're getting ready to receive the Ten Commandments and the Torah once again, just as Moses and the children of Israel did approximately 3,333 years ago, give or take a couple years. So anyhow, we're going to be celebrating Shabbat right now and giving thanks to God for all the blessings that we enjoy. So we're going to begin with a very fun song. I think a lot of you know it. It's called Bim Bam. Bim Bam, Bim 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 Bam, Bim 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 Bam. Bim Bam, Bim 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 Bam, Bim 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 Bam. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. So, I mentioned it's my oldest son's birthday today. He's a very young man of 33 now. So, I'm going to wish him a happy birthday. And as for you, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Hooray. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, stomp, stomp, hooray. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, do all three. Hooray! Okay. So as you've probably noticed, the sun is setting later and later. We're getting close to the time where sundown is going to be about 8 o'clock at night. Several months ago, it was as early as 4:30 in the afternoon. It's getting later and later. That's going to continue for about another 5 weeks or so. And then the time is going to start getting earlier and earlier as we start moving towards the winter. But don't worry, I'm not going to rush you towards the winter. We have to get some spring and summer in first. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take our Shabbat light right over here. We are going to kindle go. We're going to kindle the Shabbat light, and we're going to say the traditional blessing. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Lord our God, ruler of the universe. You have sanctified us with your commandments, and you have commanded us to kindle the Sabbath light. And so I'm going to put these for safekeeping right over here. Okay, you can see those a little bit in the background right over there. And now we are going to continue with our service as we celebrate this joyous Jewish holiday, the first holiday mentioned actually in the Bible, that being Shabbat, the Sabbath. God created the world in 6 days, and then God rested on the seventh. So our next song talks about having that Shabbat feeling. We want to have it deep in our heart, up in our head, down in our toes, and all over us. So here we go. If you have a song sheet, it's song number 4. And if not, you'll pick it up. I've got that Shabbat feeling deep in my heart, deep in my heart, deep in my heart. I've got that Shabbat feeling deep in my heart, deep in my heart today. I've got that Shabbat feeling up in my head, up in my head, up in my head. I've got that Shabbat feeling up in my head, up in my head today. I've got that Shabbat feeling down in my toes, down in my toes, down in my toes. I've got that Shabbat feeling down in my toes, down in my toes today. I've got that Shabbat feeling all over me, all over me, all over me. I've got that Shabbat feeling all over me today. Bum, bum. Okay. So we know that God is everywhere. There's nowhere we can go that God is not present. And that creates all kinds of interesting questions. Sometimes we wonder if God is here, why are bad things happening? And that's a question people have been asking for a very long time. But God is not an easy idea. God is a complicated, God is much more complex than we are, and we're pretty complex ourselves. So there are a lot of questions that require a lot of thought, and there aren't always easy answers. But we do believe that God is with us, that God is with us to help us celebrate the good times, and God is also with us to lend us a hand and to be a source of comfort during difficult and challenging times. So we're going to sing our next song, which says that God is here, there, and everywhere. God is here, God is there, God is truly everywhere. God is here, God is there, God is truly everywhere. Up, up, down, down, right, left, and all around. Here, there, and everywhere. That's where God can be found. Up, up, down, down, right, left, and all around. Here, there, and everywhere. That's where God can be found. And every morning, according to the Jewish religion, we are supposed to recite the words that God is one. God was seen as one originally by Abraham, and that message was communicated throughout time in our biblical history. The words that we're going to sing right now were first spoken by Moses. He said, in Hebrew, he said, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord is one." And then, after that line, we add a second line, which came about many, many years after Moses, more than 1,000 years later, which says, "Blessed is God's glorious kingdom forever and ever." Traditionally, we say or sing these words every morning and every evening. And so we sing them together right now. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem, Kivod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed. And Shabbat is a time of joy and celebration, and so we sing now a song of joy and celebration. Again, if you have song sheets, it's song number 7, and if you don't have the song sheets, you probably know the words. I'm sure you know the melody. So here we go. Hava Nagila. Hava Nagila Hava Nagila Hava Nagila Venismecha Hava Nagila Hava Nagila Hava Nagila Venismecha Hava Neranana Hava Neranana Hava Neranana Venismecha Hava Neranana Hava Neranana Hava Neranana Venismecha Uru Achim Uruachim, Belev Sameach, Uruachim, Belev Sameach, Uruachim, Belev Sameach, Uruachim, Belev Sameach, Uruachim, Uruachim, Belev Sameach. And we continue now with the Song of Peace. This song says that we will bring peace to you. Heivenu Shalom Aleichem. Heivenu Shalom Aleichem. Heivenu Shalom Aleichem. Heivenu Shalom, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem. Heivenu Shalom Aleichem. Heivenu Shalom Aleichem. Heivenu Shalom Aleichem. Heivenu Shalom, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem. On this Shabbat, we conclude the third book of the Torah. Now, I say we conclude. Normally, during synagogue services on the Sabbath, we gather as a congregation, we read the Torah, we chant the Haftarah portion, but because of the coronavirus, the situation we're all in around the world, there really are not synagogue services with congregations anywhere, really, not even in Israel. You're not supposed to be gathering. Hopefully we will be able to do that soon. So most congregations are not reading or chanting from the Torah right now. But if we were, we're still studying it, we're still learning it. And the section that is reserved for this week is the end of the third book of the Torah, the book of Leviticus. And the message is really a pretty simple one. And it really ties in with the whole coronavirus. If we do the right thing, we'll be rewarded. If we do the wrong thing, we'll be punished. We know that if we basically stay home, which is the reason I'm not coming to you in person every Friday, but if we stay home, we can control this virus and we can prevent people from getting sick and dying. But if we go out and we start socializing with people and we're not wearing masks and we're not careful, at least for a while, then we're going to just bring it all right back and we'll go through the whole thing all over again. So we know what to do, we just have to do it. It's the same thing God's telling us in the Torah portion. If you do the right thing, you'll be rewarded. If you do the wrong thing, you'll be punished. Now, of course, life doesn't always work quite so simply, but more often than not, it does. And we know that there are consequences to our actions. So we try, and we will try extra hard on this Shabbat to make sure that we do the right thing. Even if we don't get rewarded for doing the right thing is just the right thing, so we're supposed to do it, right? But God says that ultimately things will work out better most of the time if we act the right way. If we act the right way, we cause other people to act the right way, and one action can end up making a very big action from many, many people. So that's what we hope will happen, and we hope that you'll all be able to do the right thing and have wonderful results. And that hopefully we will all be able to get together before too long. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to some closing songs, and we're going to go to Ein Keloheinu. This is song number 12 on the song sheets. It says, "There is no one like our God." Ein Keloheinu, Ein Kadonenu, Ein Kemalkeinu, Ein Kamoshienu, Micheloheinu, Michadonenu, Michemalkeinu, Michemoshienu. Nodel Eloheinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Malkeinu, Nodel Moshienu, Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu. Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu. Now, on the regular calendar, Thursday, was the anniversary of the creation of the State of Israel, the 72nd anniversary. Now, on the Jewish calendar, we call the holiday Yom Ha'atzmaut, Israel Independence Day, but we celebrate it on the Jewish calendar, which, of course, changes from year to year compared to our regular calendar. So we actually celebrated Yom Ha'atzmaut, you might remember, a little bit more than 2 weeks ago, but on the actual calendar that we all use, May 14th, that is the date. So I would like to sing Hatikva, the song The Hope, which is the national anthem of Israel. Kol od balevav penima, nefesh Yehudi homia, ulfatei mizrach kadima, ayin litzion tzofia. Od lo avda tikvateinu, ha-tikva shnot alpayim, lehiotam chovshi be'artzeinu, Eretz Zion Yerushalayim, lehiotam chovshi be'artzeinu, Eretz Zion Yerushalayim. Now, in the coming weeks, speaking of Israel, we have many very significant occasions relating to the history of Israel. 1 week from today is Yom Yerushalayim, the day during the Six-Day War when Israel was once again Jerusalem was once again reunited. And we have more holidays that we'll be talking about, including 2 weeks from now, Shavuot. And we'll be making a very special service for Shavuot, including a ceremony we call Yisker, in which we remember our departed loved ones. That will be in 2 weeks. Next week is our regular Shabbat service with a little extra focus on Yerushalayim, Ir HaKodesh, Jerusalem, the holy city for the Jewish people. So now we're going to take some of the fruit of the vine, and we're going to thank God for the blessings that we enjoy. Sometimes we're too busy, sometimes we just forget, but Shabbat is one of those times when hopefully we're not working, and we can take things a little easier. We can, as they say, stop and smell the roses. And one of the things we want to do is we want to appreciate our family, our friends, the people who help to take care of us, and of course, we want to appreciate God. So the blessing we're going to say translates to, "Blessed are you, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, the creator of the fruit of the vine." So if you know the words, please chant along with me. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Amen. L'chaim. All right. That's delicious. So I hope you have a Shabbat Shalom, a peaceful Sabbath. I'm Rabbi Daniel Pernick, and I'm so happy to be with you again this week. I look forward to the time when we will once again be together in person, but until then, this is the best that we can do, and I'm very happy that we're able to do this. That's pretty much it for now, and I look forward to being together with you again next Friday. So Shabbat Shalom from my home to your home, and I look forward to seeing you next Friday for Shabbat, and then in 2 weeks when we have our special kind of combination service with Shabbat and the festival of Shavuot, often known as the dairy holiday, where we might eat cheesecake, not too bad, or cheese blintzes, and I'll talk about why we do that on that holiday, which is devoted to Torah and the Ten Commandments. All right, so Shabbat Shalom, everybody be well, and enjoy what I hope will be, maybe not today, but hopefully in the coming days, some really beautiful weather. Okay, because we all deserve it. Take care, be healthy and safe.